Hello YouTube, I'm your host, the Crimson Warrior, and today I'm bringing to you guys my updated Blackwing deck profile after the July ban list, because Phantom Knight Rusty Bardiche is gone now, and now we have to readapt to the metagame. So let's see if we can fight the meta, shall we? Alright, getting right on into it, we're going to start with the reason we can still play the game. Triple Samoon. This guy is the only reason we can play, as I said. He tutors out Black Whirlwind, then normal summons himself without wasting your normal summon. So he's basically free resources. You use him to search out Oster most of the time, and he just gets all of our plays going. Seeing this with Black Whirlwind is golden. Next up, Triple Bora, play extension, not much else to say. And Chris, he's also just another extender. I don't like running more than one of this guy unless you're going super rank 4 heavy, because he's a once per turn, but he's good to run out of one of because he's a 19 beater and searches out just about everything else in your deck. One Zephyros the Elite, he's a great extender for the deck, and Graveyard Abuse, which we could use both. Now, Triple Oster. This is our complement to Samoon. This makes Full Armor Master with Samoon. This is what you are searching out with Samoon and the Black Whirlwind most of the time to get back the banished resource and to start gaining advantage on your opponent. Next up, one Gladius. I'm testing this. I'm seeing how I feel about it after losing the level 3 Phantom Knight, because now I need a level 3 that I can special summon sometimes to go into 6 easily. So I'm going to test it to see how I feel, but he's extremely limiting because you can only summon him when there's one other Blackwing on field. That's it. So he limits you a lot. Next up, Triple Steam. We need resources, and this guy generates lots of resources just by leaving the field via link summons. He's basically the best legacy support we ever got in link summons that didn't get hit by the list. Please don't follow the OCG list, please. One Zephyros. I got this idea from Kali Effects for another search extender, and he's searchable under Oster. So it's a level 3 that you can special summon and easily go into Nathung if you need to, or link summon, to allow you to keep extending. It gives you another thing to search if you're normal summoning Oster and you already have the Harmattan in hand, or you're starting to run out of targets. I only run one Gale now. I know a lot of you people think I'm crazy probably, and thinking about it, I should drop the Gale for Oster, but Gale isn't searchable under, Gale for Breeze, but Gale can't be searched when Oster's summoned, so there's always that very limiting factor. Next up, Triple Harmattan. We run 3 of because he's incredibly important. He raises levels based on other Blackwings on the field, so he targets another Blackwing. If that Blackwing's level 4, he's now a level 6. Basically gets synchro plays going, gets Xyz plays going if you're into that. He is an IQ 500 card if you know how to use him right. One Nathung, one Nathung. This is what I used to make Nathung all the time, but Blizzard as an extender, he's amazing. And one Orochi. You can bump this guy up to 2, but I don't. Leveling up by 1 used to be way more important than it is now, and we can't spam the board with multiple synchros like we used to because of Master Rule 5, so just 1 is basically good enough. Now for our hand trap. 1 Ghost Ogre and Triple Effect Veiler. I just wanted the most generic stuff I could, and I didn't want to be limited to any once per turns. If you really want to push this deck and make it more meta, adding Ash Blossoms and like Impermanences is something you could do. But those are in my Salaman Great deck, and these are good enough for now. I just don't like separating decks to build decks to build decks. Now, getting into the Spell and Trap lineup, there's Black Whirlwind, the heart and soul of the deck. If you don't draw this, we start losing resources very quickly, and our opponent is most likely going to win. Triple Pot of Desires. This is to get to the Black Whirlwinds. We need to see Black Whirlwind, and we need we need consistency, and this offers it to us. The Banish 10 does not matter. You are not going neg-9. You seeing the extra card will close games out. I am guaranteeing you this. The extra 2 cards you've got off of this will get you game a lot of the times. And otherwise, you would have lost anyway. So, play the card. Triple Allure of Darkness, staple, and now that we actually get our banished monsters back with Oster, even more staple, because now we can plus off of it instead of it just being an even exchange. Triple Call by the Grave. We are a combo-based deck. It's not fun to be hand-trapped and just stopped from your opponent in general because we don't generate the most intimidating boards in the first place, so don't stop us from even generating what we do. And 1 Upstart. This is just to get... This is 1 less card to get into your Black Whirlwind or your plussing machines that is your desires. You need to plus and you need to start getting resources because this deck has a very hard resource game against the meta nowadays. Before it wasn't so bad, but now that we have to link some to synchro, things are a lot harder than they used to be. Next up, extra deck. 1 Link Rebo. Token abuse on the Steam, basically. You're going to be using this guy, tributing graveyard effects, and great against dinos too, that my friend runs, and it's helped me out in a lot of those duels. Double Wee Witch's Apprentice. You can run 3 if you'd like. I only run 2 because I've managed to flesh out the extra deck with other Link monsters, but this is a really good Link too, and it pushes all Blackwings up 500, and that actually matters for the Black Whirlwind search because it's a continuous card, so it's so slow that it has to register the attack before activating, which would suck because before when it got Ghost Ogre or someone hit it, it basically meant it didn't go off. But because it's also that slow, that means her effect comes in before Black Whirlwind searches, so they gain the attack, and then you can search for anything under, say you summon Oster. Oster's 12, you can now summon or grab anything that's under 17. It's a really good extender. Next up, I play both Borals. To be real with you, we need to close games, so the Boral Sword is kind of getting necessary just to close out those games when we can, because we are a rogue deck and we just need to get to the end of the game as fast as possible. Boral Load is just problem-solving utility. For the XZs, I play Evil Swarm Exciton, Evil Swarm Exciton Knight and Evil Swarm Nightmare. Wow, I played 2 Evil Swarms. That's interesting. I didn't think I'd be doing that in this day and age. But honestly, I'm probably going to drop this for a number 26 Dragulus, to be real, because if you're summoning this in today's day and age, you've probably already lost the game. Might get it back for you, but if you're already that deep, you've probably already lost. 1 Nathung Extender gets us another normal summon. It's not worded the same way as Samoon's normal summon, so this deck can get up to 3 normal summons a turn if you can extend into this. 1 Hawk Joe. He gets more monsters back on board, either for Link summonings or back in the day, XZ summonings was way more important. But now he is just extra free resources or a way to bring back Full Armor Master if you have level 7 plays. Raikiri, he pops stuff, MVP basically because he pops stuff. Full Armor Master, he's an answer to beaters. I actually have many answers to beaters. You don't need to run them anymore, but I have mine, and I never plan on getting rid of them, so I run him. Borload Savage, this is really important for getting our negates. You generate this on a lot of our best opening boards to just start creating plays and resources. Now that we don't have the Rusty Bardish, though, I don't know what to recommend for a rank or a Link 3 to rank up into, because you need your Wee Witch to hit the grave somehow. So that is the next for deck building, is figuring out the most optimal Link 3 for the deck to play. I'm thinking maybe Decode Talker, even though I'm not the biggest fan. Beals, he's another way of getting over beaters, and he's 8, and he's just very free and good problem-solving utility. And double full armor master, our win con of the deck. Snatch Steel on legs with the Cliffort Towers effects, and is completely just sits there and tells your opponent no, that it can't do anything to it except for swing over it. Alright, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching the deck profile. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a like. Comment down below, tell me what you're doing with Blackwings this format. Are you trying to bring the deck back? Are you having it sit on the back burner? You putting anything fancy in to make it work? I've seen Dangers, I've watched Chaos Engines, I prefer my pure Blackwing. So what are you guys doing in the deck? What are you trying to do? Do you think it can compete with this format with every other deck getting slowed down? Tell me your thoughts below. Go ahead and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see me every time I upload, because it ain't stopping now. Peace, guys. And man, I cannot wait to go camping this weekend, so no Sunday upload.